Hey, welcome to Anana Magic Guide. In this video, I'm going to show the best XP rates and the best money makers so you guys can choose the best method for your current situation. Let's get right into it. So before we get into the video, these are the main sort of parts that are in this video. So you could skip to whichever part you want, and the timestamps are going to be in the description. Once you hit level 70, there's a lot of options you can do, and I do go over those, so be sure to check those all out and choose whichever method is best for you. Without further ado, let's go. So for the early levels, it doesn't really matter what you do because you're not going to be here for long at all, but I recommend getting 25 by either doing easy quests like Imcatcher and finishing off with something just like striking with the best like magic strike you can until you hit 25. So just use like your best magic spells on goblins or cows because they have pretty low HP. You could also kill like guards or something, but your spells don't really deal too much damage, so these are fine. And you should stay here until you hit 25 magic, and then you can stop doing this and move on to the next section. Also, a quick note, you can autocast the spells with your staff. Once you hit level 25 magic, you unlock the ZY0X teleport, which is what is recommended to be doing until you hit the level for Lumbridge teleport, then Fally, then Camelot. You can even use House if you want. And basically just use the highest level teleport you can until you reach 55 magic, and then you'll unlock the new method. And this isn't the best XP per hour, but it's pretty close to it, and it's very AFK because you just have to spam click, so you could do other stuff while you click. So at level 55 magic is where the video kind of splits up between quick XP methods and like cost efficient and money makers. And the reason it splits is because you want to be doing alchemy at 55 ideally, but it does cost some money, and once you reach the higher levels, that's when you choose between like bursting and like 10 leather and a lot of other options that I'm going to show in this video. So you guys should decide right now if you want to be making money while doing magic and getting like pretty good XP, or losing money but getting quicker XP. And I'll show all the good efficient trading methods in the next few clips. So if you're doing alchemy, you want to choose something that's pretty cheap. I found that longbows are pretty cost efficient because they only cost around 600 GP and they alch for 796. So the total you'd spend is around 800, and you'd only lose like 40 GP per alch, which is pretty good. You could always, like, it depends on the prices, so you can see what's the most alch efficient, but I'm just going to use longbows. And basically you want to do the same thing as you did with teleports. You just want to spam click and it'll just alch for you, so you can AFK and do other stuff. This isn't the quickest XP per hour, but it's very AFK and it's very quick in general, and you should be doing this until I'd say at least level 70 or until you unlock a better trading method. So for the later magic levels, there's a ton of options. I'm going to show all of them in this video. These are the efficient ones that I chose and that I find are the best. There's some fast XP methods and some that are good for money or that are cost efficient. And so basically I recommend you alch until you hit the level that you need for these, whichever one you want to do, or whichever ones you can combine them, see which one you enjoy the most, which one fits you in terms of money making or money spending and AFK ability and all that stuff. So enjoy, and you can check the description for the timestamps of each particular method. If you do decide to do Ice Burst at level 70, which is probably the best XP while losing money, you should do it while doing your Slayer task of either Dust Devils or Necreals, because then you'll make most of the money that you spend back, so it's basically free magic XP. If you don't want to wait for a Slayer task, you can go to the Monkey Madness 2 tunnels, which you can get after you completed. You can access once you've completed Monkey Madness 2. If you have a Dust Devil task, I'm going to take you there right now. If you have a Necreal task, you can run north and east to their spot, and you can lure them in Ice Burst or Barrage. And what I'm going to do right now is just show you guys how to lure the Dust Devils, and it's the same principle for all other monsters. I'm going to show you guys how to lure these Dust Devils into the spot for the bursting. So once you're here, you want to tag every Dust Devil once, and you only want to do this if you're on a Slayer task of Dust Devils, by the way. I am not on a Dust Devil Slayer task, but I just want to show you guys what to do. That's why I'm not in like the best gear. But yeah, just take your best mage gear and bring bronze darts. You can bring an Ava's accumulator too if you don't want to lose them. And just, you want to run between these two tiles non-stop, like I'm doing right now. And if you do that, they're all going to clump up on one tile, which means you can burst them all at the same time. So like so. And this is one of the best magic XP in the game, and you make most of your money back since you're killing Dust Devils, which have pretty good drops. You could do this if you're not on task, but it's not recommended because you hit less if you because you don't get the Slayer Helm Eye bonus. And if you are off task, then neck reels are better, if anything. A great method once you're 80 magic is to do gold amulets, which are completely AFK. So what you can do is you can string jewellery on them, and that's all. You just have to click once every, like, I don't know, like 30 seconds, which is great. The XP per hour is really nice. It's like 130k to 160k, especially if you're quick at banking. So you should be standing right next to a bank, ideally. The only downside is you don't make money doing this. You actually lose a little bit. I can check really quick. So a gold amulet on strong costs around 138. And you use 2 astral runes while doing this, so you're gonna be losing like at least, I'd say, what is it, for like 400? Yeah, roughly 400 GP loss on every cast, which isn't too bad, especially considering how AFK it is and how good XP it is. So I do recommend doing this if you have money to lose, but if not, this method may not be for you. So for stun alching, you want to make sure you're at least 80 magic so you can use the stun spell. And you want to have a magic bonus of at least -65, and at -65 you're always gonna splash, and that's what you want because you never want to hit it with stun. So you could literally wear full iron and stuff. That's fine. I'm just wearing like low-key fashion scape. Mud battle staff is also what you need for the runes for stun, and you need these runes in your inventory. You also want to get stuff to alch, so I'm using Yulong bows. So what you want to do is you want to get one of these skeletons to be aggro to you across the ditch. Let me do that really quick. So you're going to, okay, basically what you're going to do is you're going to cast stun on him, and then you're immediately going to alch once, and then you're just going to keep repeating this pattern, and that's basically the best XP in the game. It's really fast XP, however you do lose a lot of money while doing this. I don't recommend this unless you're trying to power through levels, and even then I would recommend just like barraging at neck reels or something like that, because that's a lot less click intensive than this. But if you do want quick levels, once again, this is a great method. At level 86 magic, you could do the plank make spell. This is one of my personal favorites as the XP rates are great actually, and you don't lose money while doing it. The only downside is it isn't very AFKable. So if we look at the prices, you need 1050 coins per mahogany plank, as it says right there, and you use I believe it's, let me just check really quick, yeah, so 2 astral runes, earth runes, but you have the staff, and 1 nature rune. So this is what you're spending, which is 1.9k. I can write it in chat, 1962. And a mahogany plank costs more than that, so you make roughly like almost 100 GP per cast, so you do not lose money doing this method, and the XP rates are great while you do it. So this is definitely a really good method if you have the magic level for it. I'm quickly going to mention tan leather, which is great. It's roughly 600 to 800k GP per hour, so it's really good if you do need the GP. The XP per hour is pretty nice too. It isn't the best, but it still gives roughly 130k XP an hour, so it's good XP and good money. The only downside is it isn't too AFK, as you only get to click tan leather 5 times before you have to bank again, and it's basically an instant cast, so you don't have too much downtime. But it's definitely really good if you need money. You need to do the Fremenic Hard Diary, and you need a magic level of 78. A quick note, if you're doing tan leather, blue dehides are usually the best in terms of money making. Be sure to check the GE when you're doing it, because that's just right now, but the prices do vary a lot, and sometimes red dehide or even black dehides are better. If you're looking for an AFK way to make money, you could do air orbs. Air orbs charging them requires level 66 magic. So what you want is this gear. You want graceful. You don't need graceful, but if you have it, bring it, because it's safe for the first 20 levels of wilderness. You want a glory, a ring of dueling in case you run out of glory charges and you forget, and an air staff. 81 cosmics and inventory of orbs. So you're gonna follow this path. You're gonna start at Edgeville, and you're gonna run all the way to, just like follow where I'm going. But and every time you bank, you can sip a stamina. Sip if you need to. If your run's low, you can sip a stamina dose. And basically this is like, I think it's a bit less than 400k GP an hour, and it's pretty bad magic XP. It's not the worst. Like, you'll see the rates on the side over there, but the XP isn't too bad, but the GP is pretty good, and it's very AFK. So this is something you could do while watching a show or while playing an alt account. Do note that this is in the wilderness, just this little section, but it's very low level of wilderness, and almost no one PKs here, so you should be safe. If you see anyone, just instantly tell the away, and you're fine. Once you're here, you want to charge the air orb. No, you cast it on your, there, and then you just make all, and you're good. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave any questions you have in the comment section and let me know what I could do to make my guides better. If there's anything I can improve, I can always add it. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want. And yeah, see you guys next time.